Gising nada.
Allahu Akbar. How you doing? I'm Callan and this is Slapped Ham. Today we're looking at some supernatural entities that have been caught on camera. But as always, before we dive in, remember to hit that subscribe button for more creepy content just like this. YouTuber Steph's Basement 89 created her channel in an effort to show viewers the strange things that occur in her house which she believes to be haunted. She notes that the majority of the paranormal activity seems to be focused in the basement. In fact, even while introducing her channel, the YouTuber is suddenly caught off guard when she and her cameraman both see a strange figure standing in the doorway.
It's mostly in the basement, but... Right? I feel like I just saw someone standing in the doorway, and so did he. No one, right?
Unable to find an earthly explanation for what they saw, this footage provides an appropriately eerie introduction to the other videos that showcase the supposed ghostly activity in the house. In one of the channel's earliest videos, Steph records her dog's strange behaviour.
She's down here in the basement, just obsessing over this closet door.
She notes that the dog is ordinarily very friendly and excited to see her when she arrives home. On this day, however, the dog is focused on a closed closet door in the basement and seems to ignore Steph completely.
Came home, which is very weird. Bella. She's not even answering to her name.
The dog stares at the closet with a laser focus until Steph opens the door to show that there's nothing inside.
See, baby, there's nothing there. There's nothing there. There's nothing in there, crazy lady.
Many people believe that animals are more attuned to the spiritual world and are therefore able to sense things that we can't. Does this footage prove that those theories are correct? In another video, the uploader attempts to record a friend playing an electric drum set. However, as the camera pans past the open closet door, it seems to have inadvertently captured something chilling. Take a look.
Michelle's getting really good at the drums. So you might have some competition when you get back. We love you, we'll see you soon.
As you can see, there appears to be a creepy, pale figure standing in the darkened closet. Because the light is dim, it's difficult to make out the figure's features in any great detail. However, it's clearly human in shape, standing completely still inside the dark closet, watching the unsuspecting residents as they go about their activities.
Michelle's getting really good at the drums. So you might have some competition when you get back. We love you, we'll see you soon.
Could it be possible that this eerie figure is the cause of all the paranormal activity occurring in the basement? Since the closet seems to have some sort of paranormal presence surrounding it, the YouTuber decides to set up a camera to monitor the area. It isn't long until the closet door appears to open all on its own. Seemingly spooked, we can see a woman run past the camera. Mysteriously, after this video was released, the channel suddenly went silent. So what could have happened to this YouTuber? Did something sinister befall them? Or perhaps the paranormal activity simply stopped? For now, the fate of those residing in Steph's basement remains a complete mystery.
Michelle's getting really good at the drums. So you might have some competition when you get back. We love you, we'll see you soon.
Hey gang, some of you may not realise we have an awesome range of macabre and creepy hoodies and tees. We work closely with indie horror artists to create some really unique and original pieces. Our collection is constantly evolving, so check out our full range in our store. There's a link in the description box, or suss the merch shelf just below the player there. This video seems to show that not everyone who experiences supernatural activity is actually aware of it. In the clip, we see an unlucky man seemingly stalked by a shadowy apparition without even noticing that it's there. The footage appears to have been captured on a security camera set up to monitor a loading dock. It's late at night and we can see a trucker backing up his rig. He pulls the truck into the shadowy area, gets out and walks away. On first glance, nothing seems that unusual. However, if you look closely at the man, you can notice that a large dark shadow follows him from his vehicle and across the street. While the shadow is much darker and more pronounced than one might expect in such dim light, it seems logical that this is his shadow. However, if you go back to the beginning of the video before the truck even parks, you can clearly see that the dark figure is actually already in the loading bay. The shadow lurks in the dim light, waiting for the man to get out of his truck. Then, as the man passes the spot where it hides, it seems to attach itself to him. At one point, the man even looks behind as if he senses he's being followed. This behaviour is thought to be common for the type of entity known as a shadow person. It's said that these beings can only be seen from the corner of our eyes, giving us a sense that something's watching us from the darkness. Some people believe that shadow people are mostly harmless, but others are certain that these entities are dangerous. Some even think that these beings could be manifestations from another dimension. Whatever the explanation, the man in this video would be wise to be on guard, as this shadowy figure seems to have taken a keen interest in him. It isn't unusual for a young child to have an imaginary playmate that only they can see. Most parents simply attribute them to the child's overactive imagination. However, according to TikToker elkakui.tv, imaginary friends might not always be harmless products of a child's imagination. The father in the video recently moved into a new home with his daughter, and the two supposedly live alone. According to the video's caption, the young girl often points to an empty white chair, indicating that there's someone sitting there. In the video, when the girl is asked about the person in the chair, she becomes visibly scared, hiding her face and crying while pointing towards the chair. While this certainly seems a little creepy, a later clip appears to show something far more chilling. As the child plays, she begins pointing to the opposite side of the room. Her father pans the camera around, attempting to capture whatever it is that's causing the child's distress. A few moments into the clip, the culprit seemingly reveals itself when a stuffed toy topples to the floor. Things get even scarier when the toy is suddenly dragged into the shadows beneath the dresser by some sort of invisible force. It's unclear what could be causing these strange occurrences in the young family's home. However, the toy dragged beneath the dresser suggests that a poltergeist could be responsible. Poltergeists are often said to be the only type of spirit with the ability to move physical objects. Some poltergeists are thought to be content with playful mischief, but others could be dangerous. Based on the toddler's reaction to what she sees, this particular entity could certainly be something to fear. Wooded areas seem to be a common location for creepy things to lurk. In this case, a video shared to Reddit by user Nimrose has viewers debating whether the lurker is a man, animal, or something far more sinister. The footage was supposedly shot in Sweden, where the poster can be seen walking to a bus stop near her apartment complex. The area has some trees and other foliage, but is still close enough to a populated area that the woman appears to feel safe enough to walk through it. However, on this particular night, it seems she may have felt uneasy, as she obviously decided to pull out her camera to record her trip. Upon first watch, the video doesn't obviously reveal anything too creepy. though eagle-eyed viewers might be able to spot the culprit. Take a look.
Den här veckan och jag undrar vad han kommer ställa för diagnos på mig. Och alltså...
Upon a second viewing, you can see the woman continues deeper into the wooded area, but suddenly an eerie figure can be seen peering out from behind one of the trees.
på mig. Och alltså... Det är så jävla...
It has a pale white face, a long nose and glowing eyes. The figure is unlikely to be a person, as human eyes don't reflect light in this way. Some viewers believe that the face is that of an animal. However, the poster notes that the area is too small to be home to any animal as large as the figure seen in the video. What other explanation could there be for this mysterious figure then? Viewers have suggested everything from ghosts and demons to some sort of unknown cryptid. But what do you think it is? Love to hear your opinions on this strange bit of footage in the comments section below.
Diagnos på mig. Och alltså... Det är så jävla...
Over the last few years, urban exploration has become very popular. YouTubers like Adient GPT find old abandoned places to explore, hoping to come across something creepy or paranormal to share with their followers. This footage certainly doesn't disappoint. The video was shot while the YouTuber was exploring an abandoned building in Bandung, Indonesia. The structure appears to be completely deserted as he walks around, the only light coming from his camera. Several minutes into his search, something terrifying happens. Take a look.
Allahu Akbar, la ilaha illallah.
As you can see, just as the light of the camera illuminates a dark doorway, we can clearly see a figure in a white dress.
Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar.
The figure begins to ascend into the air, disappearing through the ledge above.
La ilaha illallah. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Ah! Guys, go
The YouTuber believes that the entity he spotted is a kuntilanak, a female spirit that can be vengeful and dangerous. They are said to sometimes drink the blood of men who encounter them. They supposedly emerge during a full moon, and their appearance is often preceded by animalistic noises or the sound of a woman's laughter. It's said that she can only be killed by plunging a nail into the top of her head. Understandably, viewers have been disturbed by the figure's ghostly appearance. If the stories of this creature's desire to feed on the blood of men are true, then this YouTuber should consider himself very lucky to have escaped the building unscathed.
Ah! Guys, go udah zoom.
Ouija boards can be purchased all over the world and are often marketed as harmless toys. However, after watching this video from the YouTube channel Haunting Jersey, you might think twice before playing around with one. The clip shows a young girl chatting with a friend via a video call.
She's in Canada, I'm in New Jersey.
She uses the camera to record herself performing several gymnastic moves, then asks her friend to do the same.
Wait, now your turn.
However, while preparing to do her next move, something eerie is caught on camera. Take a look. As you can see, she's suddenly interrupted when a paper towel holder flies off the countertop. The shocked girl discusses what just occurred with her friend. Then moments later, something else is caught on camera. Watch. A ceramic mug or bowl suddenly flies off the counter and smashes onto the ground below. The young girl runs off camera, quite scared. While these two occurrences are creepy in their own right, there is another strange phenomenon caught on camera. At around the 1 minute mark, just before the clip ends, a dark blur briefly appears on the right-hand side of the screen. It's only visible for a moment, but if we slow it down, it almost looks like a shadowy hand. The video's description notes that it wasn't until after playing around with a Ouija board that the creepy things began to happen. Could the uploader have accidentally summoned some sort of supernatural entity into their house? Watch the footage again and judge for yourself.
Whatever, it's fine. Okay, anyway.
Before we listen to the alleged whisperings of a dead girl's spirit, remember to hit that subscribe button and tickle that bell icon there and turn on all channel notifications. That way you'll be in the loop every time we drop our scary and mysterious videos. Also, a completely free way to support our channel is to smash that like button there. Living in a haunted house would certainly be no joke, and YouTuber Sabia L seems to make this very clear in their videos. In this series of clips, we see a variety of bizarre events taking place in their home in the Netherlands. In fact, there have been so many strange occurrences that several viewers have even recommended that they send for the help of a priest. In the first video, the camera begins focused on a mantle above the fireplace. Suddenly, a clock begins to move. It slides around for a few seconds before crashing to the floor. The homeowner then hears a strange noise behind them, turning the camera towards a set of shelves. After recording for a few seconds, a cup can be seen clattering to the floor. It continues to roll around as if being manipulated by some sort of unseen force. In another video, we see the lights flickering on and off, seemingly all on their own. There are at least 2 lamps in the room and both turn on and off without anyone standing nearby. What makes this scene even creepier is that, as the lights flicker, the voice of a little girl can be heard whispering in Dutch. Translated, she says, "Leave, and you don't belong here." Viewers believe that it could be possible that a young girl died tragically in the home and remains there in a ghostly state of confusion and anger. They encourage the homeowner to do some research on the property, as identifying the potential spirit may help to uncover the reason why it's lingering there. If you want to see some more freaky stuff caught on camera, then check out that link on the top there. Otherwise, there's a paranormal playlist right there. Now, if you want to get your name scrolling along the top there, consider supporting our Patreon campaign. There's a link in the description box below. And that's it for me. I'll see you all next time.